What up? This is Just Cruising Podcast. Here to talk. We're gonna finally recap the 49er game, um, and we'll talk about the game tomorrow, Bears. Obviously against the freaking Niners. Oh my gosh, it was a tough game to push through. I went to the game, season ticket holder. Went to the game. We were definitely outnumbered in the stands. And I knew we were. It's just something that, unfortunately, again, I like to talk about it in some of my other podcasts. Like, can you imagine if we had that St. Louis crowd? Oh my goodness, St. Louis. When we were in St. Louis, we had such a great fan base. They were showing out, dog. They were showing out every game, no matter what, win or lose. We were always showing out, and it pains me to see our home field be taken away from us like that. But it feels so even better that they did and we beat them. Oh man, what an amazing game. The defense played good. Fisk and Verse were just all over it. And those guys are just getting so good. And I'm just so excited to watch them play. Man, every game I'm just like, oh, I can't wait to watch the defense, man. I'm just so excited. Everything about the defense, man, it's showing good signs. Obviously we had a good game against the Lions. Good defense. The defensive stands. A lot of good things from the defense in game one. Game two, we got blown out. Game three, we came out. Okay, let's see what we got in game four. Let's hope that we can pile it on, and the defense continues to be nasty, dirty, gritty, and grindy, and hard, playing fast, playing hard. Man, that's what I love about these young guys. These guys are got a motor. They're gonna go, bro. They're not. There's a difference between when we had Aaron Donald, we needed young players to be able to do that stuff, to go, 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 and not stop, so that way they can do the dirty work. Everyone's going to be doing the dirty work now on this defense because we're all so young, and that's just so amazing. And to see this, and they're getting all the snaps, and they're getting better and better, and you can see it. Braden Fisk had multiple sacks he could have had. Jared Verse had a couple of sacks he could have had. They're making plays, and that's what you love to see. Um, I was the offense was doing good. Having Alaric back is just a whole different feel. Stafford is way more comfortable in the pocket. He has a way better sense of the pressure and the pocket, and is able to maneuver up and down and around. And obviously, you saw him very mobile, which is something that I'm very high on. I love a mobile quarterback, and if Stafford can do that, oh my goodness, and that's gonna make us. I mean, again, I'm not asking him to run 30 yards. No, I just want him to be able to escape the pocket, move out of the pocket, move around it, and he does do that. But I want to see him kind of bounce it out every now and then. Get a running start and throw, like good stuff like that. Even though he has the arm, but Bo Limer is just playing outstanding as our freaking center. Oh my gosh, what a phenomenal job! Again, the Rams and these young guys, the Rams just do a great job of drafting players, and I love it so much, bro. Man, as a fan, that's what you want from your organization. You want your organization to always try to win, but also be ready to transform if you have to. And we did. We transformed so fast. It took one, I guess, what our bad year was a really good year, going 10-7. I feel like we can. I think we can still do a lot of damage. I think you know. But okay, we'll continue with the Niner game though. Obviously, just the offense finally clicking, and Tutu, the emergence of Tutu, who's he's always been that guy who, when it's time for someone to step up, he's always stepping up. And this is not the first time we've seen Tutu do what he did against the Niners. We've always seen him whenever he's on the field, bro. He's gonna make a play. He's gonna catch it. He's gonna do his thing. But if you're gonna give him more opportunities, he's gonna really, really make those opportunities count. And it showed, and he did. I would love to see Jordan Whittington get the ball a little bit more. I feel like he's a very impactful player that can make a lot of defenses, worried. I think, we've all seen it in the preseason, but I want to see him get the ball a lot more. Get him in some space. Just get him the ball and let him move. Because whenever he gets the ball, it's electric. It just feels like something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen because the way he plays, the way he runs, the way he takes on angles, it oozes playmaker. It oozes playmaker. So I'm hoping he'll have a really good game this week. Hunter Long, dude. Hunter Long being a great job of setting these edges, blocking. Oh my gosh, I was waiting for Hunter Long to show up and when they were gonna play him, and they finally did. And now you saw what he's capable of. He's good a blocker. He's such a great blocker. Um, Obviously he didn't make any plays in the past game, but that's not what we expect. We need him to do. We have Colby Parkinson, who's not only a great blocker, but he's also a great pass catcher, and he's really showing me like Higby. I don't know Higby. I don't know Higby. I don't know. And you got Davis Allen right behind him, dude. Our team is absolutely stacked with really good young players. You still got Levingston, O lineman on the IR, the guy we haven't even seen play yet, and he's another young guy we drafted in the 7th round this past year. We got a lot of things going for us, but we got to take it game by game. And that's kind of what we did too. The defense made that stand. Man, it was crazy being at the game, and man, it was just an awesome thing to experience. And it was definitely a memorable one for sure. And then Cardi coming in clutch, man. Again, just another young player. Ethan Evans making great punts, dude. We are just so young in so many areas, and they're good players. They're hot. They're good caliber players. Where like, yeah, I want that guy. I want to. They're good prospects. Any of these teams would love to have the depth that we have at these positions, and not only at depth, but having these players to play. If Jared Verse on someone's team, he's definitely gonna be playing a lot. If Ethan Evans was a punter, he'd be punting for our team. You know, these guys are good, and the Rams have just done a great job of drafting and developing, and that's everything right there. That matters. That really does matter, and player development matters. That's what a lot of people need to understand too. Like the trajectory of some players are gonna take a lot longer to develop than some others. Some others are rapid, where you just like boom, superstar. Jaden Daniels, boom, he's like a superstar, bro. He's just a superstar. Some players like, for example, like Giannis in the NBA, took him 4 years to finally blow up in the league. Sometimes it just takes these players time, but you got to stick with it. You got to be believing in it and motivated to, continue to help them develop, and obviously like have success. So, and that's just like, obviously too, like while doing that, creating good communications and relations, so that way when it does come after that 4th year to decide that they do stay also as well. We'll have a lot of players to sign. It's going to be scary in 4 to 5 years. It's going to be kind of scary because, I mean, we're already doing a good job now of saving money. We have $60 million in cap space next year. Hey, Vader. But, we're in a really good position, man. We're just really good in a lot of areas. And Stetson Bennett, too, is another player who I'm really high on. Some people didn't like the way he played. He's a player where I think his trajectory is just going to take a little bit longer than others. He's second. It's barely his rookie year. He didn't even get to be around the whole team last year at all, practice or anything like that, get into rhythm like that. Now he's back. He's for sure going to be our starting quarterback after Stafford is gone, and I'm super excited. I think as the years go on, I think we got 2 good years left of Stafford. But as the years go on, I feel that McVay is going to start catering his offense to adapt to, Stetson Bennett's, which is a moving out of the pocket, be able to run, throw the ball, designed runs as well. He can do it all. Stetson Bennett can do it all. He's got an arm. A lot of you guys don't believe in his arm. He's got an arm. He's got the talent. When I saw him play, it was not anything like I mentioned in other videos. It wasn't anything that I saw that was like, oh, he's just not good enough to play. It was just a decision making thing. He saw what he saw what he saw, but there were some plays like one pick that was just, if he just floats it over him, that's an easy like 40-yard gain. Just wrong decision to throw like a laser. But Byron's playing great so far. I'm hoping. Okay, so looking toward the Bear game, obviously they're gonna try to run the ball. Roshan Johnson is gonna be their guy that we need to really focus on. Keenan Allen, obviously he's probably gonna play. I'm not sure if the rookie Rodunze is going to play or Rome Odunze, and I'm not too sure if Moore is going to play either. But either way, if they all play, assuming they all play, it's going to be a tough task for our DBs to be able to, stay connected because those are good receivers. I'm not taking anything away from our receivers. I think our cornerbacks are going to fight. I'm not taking anything away from our cornerbacks. I think our cornerbacks are going to fight, and we have fight, and that's what you like about this young, gritty team. They're not going to quit. They're going to keep going and going and going and going. And they're not going to get wavered. Obviously, on offense, too, we got playmakers. Obviously Puka's down, but, and Coop and, injuries happen. They're unpredictable. That's, why sometimes it just happens. There's nothing you can really do. You can just really just see it as what it is and just move forward. And hopefully the players behind it are able to step up and want to, continue to progress the team to obviously a winning season. And then eventually playoffs and all that other stuff. So, but I think we're gonna really have to stop that run. I think Roshan, even in the past game too, I think they're gonna drop a lot of balls to him. They're gonna try to get Caleb obviously to be able to wing that ball and throw that ball. But I think our pass rush is gonna be really good. I think we're better than them in two areas. We have the better coach, way better coach, and we have the better quarterback. Those two are the biggest things that matter the most, I guess. Defensively wise, I know they're pretty good defense. But again, I love that we have our old line back. We're finally getting some continuity of rhythm and learning each other's tendencies at the same old line finally that we have one established because we've been so riddled by injuries. But I think we're gonna be able to run the ball a lot really well. I think the game plan is gonna be run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. I'm hoping at least. But I know they'll get Stafford out there and to wing that ball around and throw it around the field. I do like our chances. I know we're the underdogs, which I would love to take that. I think we're like a +3 underdog, which to me is fine. That's a doable. That's very very doable. As for a better, if I'm a better, I'm definitely taking those odds. Um, but it's gonna be a tough game for sure. I'm gonna say I'm gonna just throw some stat lines out there just because of what I want to feel. I think Byron gets a sack. I think Jared Verse gets a sack. And I think Braden Fisk gets a sack. I think we get 3 sacks. Um, I think on offense, I think Tutu is gonna have a pretty good game. I think he'll have like what Tutu does. He'll have like 45 and or like 50 and like 4 catches or 5 catches. I think Kyron's gonna have a great game in the run game and in the pass game. I think Kyron probably goes for 2 touchdowns, 85 yards, 20, 30 yards in the air. And I think Stafford goes for 230 yards with 3 touchdowns and no picks. But I think we're going to have a good game. I'm really excited for it, and I can't wait. And we'll see if these predictions come true now that the game is over and I'm posting this again. So hopefully I didn't jinx us. If I did, fuck, I'm pissed. My bad. I didn't mean to curse. I'm sorry. But hey, man, if it does, we win, we lose, we lose. It don't matter. Rams all day, baby. That's your boy. I'm out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Isaiah Cruz, and this is just Cruising Podcast. Sorry for all the lighting. I'm gonna get me a ring light soon, and we're gonna do this thing. We're gonna get on and popping, and I'm gonna be more consistent and everything. I got y'all, and I'm out. Peace.